coin. Let's get digging.
Alright, so I have seen something in the bottom of the hole, and it looks like copper, and it looks decorative. So I'm kind of getting excited. Let's pull it out. Oh yeah. So look at this. Definitely copper. Very decorative. Oh my goodness. Is it copper? I don't know. It definitely looks like copper, but lots of possibilities. Isn't that crazy? I don't think it's hollow.
In the world?
It's weird. I don't know what this is. I can see the edge of it, so don't get too excited, but it's a super old lead button. I think it's a button. Maybe not. It doesn't look like a shank, but it's lead. You can tell because of the weight and the way it looks. I don't know. There probably aren't going to be any words on it. There it is. Buckle of some sort. Alright, so we dug right there by that stump, found 2 pieces of iron, so we were like, oh man. And then we always sweep back over, and that's for good reason. I see something very circular. We don't know what it is, but I'm getting pretty excited. Alright, let's see what this is. It's right here. No shank. No shank. I don't believe it's a button, and it has it looks like brass, maybe? Brass or bronze or something. It's just been bent up really bad. And it's very large too. Alright, so I saw the edge of this. It looks very interesting and very round and very copper. Alright, here it is. I think it's a coin. I think it's a coin. Yes, it's a coin. 5-bit. It's a 1 cent. It's a 1 cent 5-bit. Let's see the year. It's Danish West Indian. I can already see lots of things on it. It's almost definitely copper.
What's the date?
I see a 0 and a 5 at the end, so I'm thinking it's 1905. It's a 5-bit. I believe it's 1 cent. Alrighty, so we've got an interesting lot today. So there is a lot less large iron. We're trying to cut that out, but we did leave one of the gardening hose out there. So you can see there's only 2 gardening hoses out here today. We did leave one out there, but a lot less large iron. More small iron today, though. So as you can see, gardening hoe pretty full. Then we got a horseshoe with a nail in it. It's a large one of the largest ones we've ever found. Strap of iron, and this is a piece of iron, but it's some of the oldest iron I think we've ever found. I mean, it is just falling apart. Gardening hoe. This is all just trash iron, trash stuff. We did find some modern stuff today because of where we were. So this right here is pretty cool, actually. So it still turns to this day and moves around and stuff. So that's pretty cool. We got some nails there. And we got some lead here. This is all lead. We got quite a bit of chain today. This is a cool piece right here. And the blue is nice. Inside of a bowl. Let's get to the good stuff. So we got this. This was one of our first good digs right here. It is very decorative, as you can see. It looks like copper, but if you look in the shine where I hit it, it doesn't necessarily look like copper. It looks like another metal. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we got a belt buckle. I debated whether to put this in here or not, but that's a pretty cool find even still. We got what we think is a dandy button. As you can see, the shank would have been right there, but it broke off. Then we have what we think is a very old shotgun shell. We do find some early 1900 stuff in there, so we think that this may be an early to mid 1900 shotgun shell. It has words on the bottom. think it says Winchester, and then it says new rival, and then it says 16. So that's pretty cool. We got this button. This one seems very old. I don't know what metal that is. You can see where the shank is, just bent over. Then we have this. This is just super interesting. So it's probably lead or copper, probably copper actually. And it doesn't look like a shank, but it's just so crude. Like, I don't think it's a button. It's gigantic. But I don't know. It's very confusing. And yes, another coin. So this is a 5-bit 1 cent Danish West Indian piece. And it is 1905. So you may think, well, not as old as the other ones, but it's still really old. I mean, 15 years old now? That's very old. See if we can get it. Why is it not zooming? Okay. Right there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. 1905 right there. Alright, so that's the video. Until next time. Okay, so right on the top, wasn't even under the dirt, we found this. So at first I was like, okay, it's a small button. But as you can see, it's shining up really nice. 1859. And it definitely looks like silver. There's a man. Alrighty, so we only went for about an hour and a half, so we have not too much, but a very interesting day. So we have a gardening hoe, as usual. Find plenty of those. A iron strap here. This is a piece of glass, and it's very old. It's kind of shiny in places. It's just different. Piece of lead right here. Piece of iron. And then, this is one of our first finds. It's kind of like a copper chain link. But it's like intertwined, and so it's not, I don't know if it was broken or, but it's very cool actually. It's just very interesting. And then we have just a piece of iron here. Another piece of iron. This, we thought kind of looks like a keyhole, but not to be a tiny key, and it's just kind of iffy. You know. And then we found this piece in the same hole as the last one. Found the nail. Found a curved piece of iron. It's kind of white on one side. Maybe it was painted. A little tiny strap here. And then we got 2 other metal straps over here. This one's quite a bit thicker. And so here we get to some of the interesting stuff. So we found this rock and we said, well, that's actually quite different. And this is just not metal, it's just a rock. But right here, there's a definitive line here and a definitive line here. And it looks like it's been cut, obviously. I mean, it kind of looks like maybe a hexagon if there's more rock here. And so then later on, we found another rock and I said, hey, that looks like it was cut. And he picks it up and he said, oh, that's kind of weird. And then he drops it. And after he drops it, whenever it hits the ground, it falls off. And it was just like this. It was just in the same shape. And like this part falls off. It broken off. It was a very similar rock. And so maybe they cut it, or I don't know, but it definitely looks cut to me. So who knows. And then, possibly the best find ever at this spot. What looks to be like a silver Danish West Indian 5 cent. And you can see the date there. 1859, people. It's amazing. And there's a man facing there, and there's a boat on the back. It says 5 cents. Vestandisk, Mont, and then I forget what that other word is up there. Isn't that crazy? Man, that is just amazing. It is the smallest little coin. I mean, it is so tiny. And it's super light. I guess that's all for today. Until next time.